Hey guys, Sean and Allison here from Spoken Garden.
Hi everybody.
Hey, you know, it's been a while since we've had a video out,
I know.
so but we've got a big announcement today, but we wanted to say hi and we're glad you're here.
We're going to take a little bit of a mini tour today too, so stay tuned for all of that coming up. So before we get any further into this video, we are so excited to share our big news with you.
Big news, guys.
Big news.
Yep.
If you were a member of our live yesterday, you already know what we're going to say because we just announced it to our live audience yesterday.
Yep.
So
drum roll.
We are moving.
We're moving.
So I know.
Yep. We're
It's still
gonna
kind
be
of weird to say it and think about it. It's
Yep, we're selling our house. We're moving locations. We're leaving our garden.
I know, it's like, it's bittersweet, and it kind of like, it brings up mixed emotions, you know, because it's like, as some of you already know, this was my grandparents' house. They are the only owners. Now we're the second owners.
Yep. We've outgrown the whole garden. We've outgrown the house. There's further developments behind us and the property behind us. We're going to lose a lot of our privacy.
There's so many reasons we're moving.
And
I know.
we've had plans for this for the last 2 years, and we've been thinking about it, talking about it, and it's just a really great time for us to make our move.
It's like, we're selling our house. It's like the reality is really starting to set in now, you know, and
we've never sold a house before, so this is a whole new process for us. But you know, we're looking at it as we're closing the chapter on one part of our lives in our book of our lives, and we're starting a whole new chapter, and we want to bring you guys along with us.
I know, we're really excited to, over the next few weeks or months ahead, we're going to be, who knows how long, we're going to be getting our garden and our house ready to sell and transition over to, you know, a new property for a little while. We're looking for, we're looking to buy property in an area called Sequim, Washington. So we're really excited. It's a beautiful growing area.
It's the same climate as it is here, roughly. It can range from about 7A, zone 7A to 8B. So depending on your elevation. But it's really close to where we live now.
We like that. Yeah, it's not even a 2-hour drive from Tacoma, where we live right now in zone 8B.
Yep.
So all our plants will transition really well, and we're really looking forward to this new chapter.
Yeah, we're so excited, you guys.
So stay tuned for lots of videos coming up documenting our process and all the work we have to do. But we're really thankful that the next owners will get to inherit all of these garden spaces that we've created. We're sad to leave them.
We are.
But we're excited to set up our new garden spaces in our new property.
And to pass along our garden to another gardener, a gardening family and gardeners, so they can actually develop their skills and show this garden in this house the same love we did.
So there's our news, you guys. So now we're going to take you on a little mini tour of our front and backyard and just kind of see where we're at with this process, what we need to do, and like what we're going to take with us, what we're leaving behind.
Which the taking stuff is changing daily.
It changes daily, and I'm so thankful to those of you in the live yesterday that were encouraging of my my plans to take everything, even though I'm not going to be that crazy, but there are a lot of plants that I don't want to leave behind. I'm struggling, and so we're still kind of thinking about that.
We're figuring it out.
We're figuring it out.
Yep. So let's go on the tour, you guys.
Let's go on the tour. Yep. Okay, you guys, so the first stop on our tour, we figured let's just start in the greenhouse. So if you guys remember, we built some shelving recently, and we love this greenhouse, and we're actually really sad to leave it because it's special to us.
We're sad to be leaving this greenhouse. We built it by hand, and every piece was put up with love. It's just an amazing structure. And we were so happy. We're so happy we've had the chance to have it. But
I'm looking for, as sad as I am to leave it though, I'm so excited about the possibility of the future. We're going to build an even bigger greenhouse.
Oh, it's going to be huge.
It's going to be huge because we're already out of space in here. So what we have our heat mat set up, and we have a lot of potted plants that we started bringing in, like our African daisies, lots of those. All of these are African daisies. We have a whole bunch of cuttings, and then a bunch of new plants from Darwin perennials that we've been just making sure they're, nice and warm and protected. So of course all of this is coming with us. Everything in here will come with us, right?
Yep, we're gonna make sure it's stored properly, taken care of properly over the winter, and hopefully by then we'll have some great exciting news for you about our new property.
I know. So let's maybe take a look outside, see what else we have coming up.
Sounds good.
So coming out of the greenhouse into our fire pit area, we've got like just plants everywhere. And what you're seeing here is a bunch of things we've dug up out of the yard that we've put in containers because we want to take it with us. That's the hard part for me, you guys. You know that I mean, Sean and I both love all the plants in our yard, but I'm having trouble deciding what to just leave behind for the next owners and what I want to keep. So that's going to be an ongoing struggle. Sean's been really good about helping me kind of think through that process.
Yeah, trying.
It's hard.
There's so much. We put so much time and effort into all of these plants, these containers, and they're setting them up, and you know, their placement, and just it's been amazing. And here's our terrace area out here. You know, we've taken a couple plants out of there that we want to bring with us, but I mean, it's still beautiful and gorgeous and just full.
Let's go take a look up here a little closer.
So we're over here in our terrace area. We showed you that earlier this year and how we just kind of just ran with it and built it. You can see the first level here, the first level, or so the second level's behind over here. And you know, the nasturtiums, look at these plants. They've just taken off. They're still growing and they love it right here. So, you know, it's going to be beautiful to see how everything progresses throughout here. We've got this sage, we've got our boulet over here, we've even got
this. Sorry, I missed that, you guys. This was the sage he was just pointing out.
Here's our sage.
It's this beautiful little white
here's
flowers.
Our boulet.
I don't know. I'm struggling with taking that plant or not, but.
So yeah, guys, we've got our rosemary here. I think this was a cutting.
That was a cutting.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we took a cutting of that, and look how big this is. It's doing great.
I know. Look at that.
We've also got our pomegranate over here, ornamental pomegranate, beautiful plant. Gonna miss that.
I'm really gonna miss that. I know.
Mean, we've got all these new plants in here, and what we're gonna miss, I think, from this area is just seeing how it progresses and matures and how beautiful it's going to be in the next couple of years. But we can't wait to give this over to the next owner of this property and all the joy and fulfillment they're going to get from this area and how they're going to make it their own space.
I know. I love that you said that because I have to keep reminding myself that, as sad as I am to leave, I'm just excited to hand this on to the next owners.
Yeah, we get to pass this along to them, and that's exciting.
It's really exciting.
So, yeah, you guys.
So yeah, the terrace, I think we pretty much grabbed all the plants we wanted, right? We took some lavender cuttings that we'd already planted, and we grabbed a couple of the daisies. Yeah. And was that it? I think that.
I think so. And you know, behind us here, guys, we've got this old fence. We're going to replace that before we move. Yeah, it's pretty.
It's so ugly.
It's so beat up and old.
It's like 50 years old, probably.
Over 50 years old. So yeah.
That's going to look amazing.
And that's one of the updates we're going to do at the house before we sell it and move out. Yeah, guys, we're so excited about where things are going and how they're progressing. You might be familiar with an area of our state. It's on the peninsula of our state, and it's called Squim, and that's the area we plan on moving to. We're still searching for properties, but moving from this space, which is super confined in the city limits of Tacoma, we're going to move out to acres of land that we'll be able to develop ourselves, build ourselves. I mean, we'll tell you more about it.
We will. I know.
We'll tell you so much more about it.
Plan, right?
But you know, it's such a developing plan. But we just couldn't be more excited about this new chapter in our lives. We're closing one chapter here and starting a new chapter. And we're going to bring you guys along for the ride.
I know, this is going to be so much fun. Okay, where are we going next?
We can go over to the shade garden.
As we're walking, you guys, pretty much all the containers you see along the way, I think we got them all over here. We're taking all of that, of course.
Yep.
So
they're all coming with.
That will come with this.
You saw us build most of them and plant a lot of them over the last year or two. And if not, go ahead and check out our videos on container planting for spring, summer, and fall and winter. There's a whole bunch of them that you can check out. Maybe we'll put the playlist down below or up top, whatever we can do for that.
I like that. Well, you know what, guys? We'll take a look at all those in just a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Can we stop here really quick?
Sure.
We have a hot lips cutting. You guys, look how big this hot lips is getting. We just planted that in June.
Yeah, we took that cutting last fall. Yeah, last fall we took that.
So we're taking that because we want to have at least one hot lips in our new, take it with us, right?
Of course, yeah, because the big one's over here.
Yeah, let's. Oh my gosh, you guys, look how beautiful this is. I'm sad, but we'll replace that. That is so. I just posted that on Instagram a couple days ago, by the way. Let's see, Sean's over here doing things.
I just wanted to move this stuff out of the way.
Sorry about the mess. There's
get a full extent of things here, but I mean, look at this hot lips.
Yeah, this is our big hot lips.
This is the original where we took all of the cuttings from, and this last summer we cut this at least 3 times. We deadheaded it and pruned it, thinned it out, and let it fill in. And I mean, this plant has just gotten huge, and we're going to leave this for the next owners.
Yeah,
so
we're
they
excited
get to
leave
enjoy
that.
this. And the hummingbirds.
The hummingbirds love it. We can't take their favorite.
Oh my gosh.
But that's why we're like, let's take at least one, maybe two cuttings that we planted, and then they'll have this one as the mother plant.
Definitely. So yeah, so get to take that with us. We can head over here.
So picking back up on our little tour here, we just ended at that Hot Lips and we showed you the big one. We want to take this hydrangea, this panicle hydrangea that was sent to us from Bailey Nurseries. Very white. Now we actually have a second one back here by our, this sign was in our wedding reception years ago, and you guys have probably seen that. I don't know if we've ever actually told what that was.
No, we really haven't.
That'll definitely come with us, of course.
That's coming with.
But this hydrangea, we thought, we'll leave that one because that's a really good spot for that back there. This one's kind of getting too big, and we have Dusty Miller growing behind it, and a beautiful big leaf hydrangea right here.
Yep.
So we'll leave all of that, sadly. We'll take this.
Yep.
So soon on a video coming up, we'll show you. We're going to dig that up and get that ready to move.
Yep.
So,
easy.
Yeah, right? So moving this way, earlier this summer, I think June maybe, we planted this whole garden back here, which is already filled in. It's obviously got a lot more. It's a very young garden. But what we have over here are a bunch of hostas, which of course are kind of doing their thing for the season here.
Yep, they're dying back.
They're dying back.
Yep.
But we've got I'm sorry, this is not a stilbe. This is our
Tacoma.
This is our Esperanza plant.
Yep, our Esperanza Tacoma.
So we're gonna leave that because we do have 3 of them, and we're taking 2 of them with us, I think. So they're beautiful. The hummingbirds love it. We have begonias, which are tuberous begonias, and those are all hardy here in our zone 8B.
Yep, they're gonna do great here. Next year, they're gonna
look
so beautiful.
We'll have to plant more, Sean, because I love these.
Okay.
Okay, so up front, we also have some dianthus that was sent to us. Now, I haven't talked to Sean about this yet, but I want to take some of these with us.
Okay. Well.
We also have 4 more in the front yard, so we could just take those. But they're so pretty.
Yeah.
Then throughout the rest of this, this was meant to be a shade bed. It's kind of, let's see, what else do we have back here, Sean? There's a stilbe.
Yeah, we've got a stilbes.
Got some ferns.
Yeah.
We're leaving all of this.
There's some stilbe there.
Because we can replant that.
That fern there. There's a rhodie that or azalea that we transplanted by Bambi. But yeah.
We should probably grab that Bambi too. That was my grandpa's.
Yeah, we can.
So heading over into our side garden, we've been working really hard over here getting this cleaned up. We've repainted this whole wall.
Oh yeah.
That was a big project.
Looking good.
So these beds are all going to stay, and they'll be just perfect for the next owner. We're really excited to leave those. But we're going to be taking these elevated beds with us.
Yep.
Because we love them, and that took a long time, to get those.
Yeah, each one was a labor of love for me to build.
They're beautiful. I love them.
So.
Sean did such an amazing job building these, and I would love to leave them for the owners, but I'm being a little selfish. I want to keep them.
Yeah, we should.
Right?
Yeah, we're gonna. So no big deal.
So what's the plan? We got to dump all the dirt out, and
yeah, we'll transplant the plants to the ones we want to keep, and then we'll remove the dirt, and then we'll transport these to where we need to. They are very heavy, even without the dirt.
Are heavy.
So, yep.
Now, we should say really quick, all of the plants that we're keeping, all of our garden supplies are all moving over to my mom's house, which is on the other side of Tacoma. So we're actually going to be filming over there quite a bit in the next few months, probably, because we'll have to go visit our garden, right?
Yep, until we get our property. So guys, up here on the deck, we're going to take all of these containers with us, but we wanted to show you how things are doing up here.
There's a lot going on.
From the right-hand side here in our blue pot, you can see the Calibrachoa. It's still growing. It's still actually trying to flower. It's doing well so far this fall, and yeah, we're really proud of that.
I know, I'm excited.
It's really fun to see that. Our fall container with the kale, the peppers, the ornamental peppers, and then the mums. The mums are done. We need to deadhead these because there's some newer buds that want to come through and flower, so we got to come through and deadhead that. But again, these are going to go to Allison's mom's house, which we're so grateful for.
We're so thankful.
And thankful, yeah, that she's able to do that for us.
I know, she has a big yard.
She does. Beautiful too. That's another beautiful yard. Hopefully you guys will be able to get to know a little bit and see. Yeah, so again over here we've got our Bidens,
still
got our
blooming.
Carnation, yeah.
We've got some petunias we forgot to pull out of there.
I know, yeah, right?
So we'll get to that.
We got some more mums. We've got our Echinacea.
Oh, look at that Echinacea.
And yeah, still doing really good. That kale's looking good. So yeah, I mean,
one idea we were thinking about transplanting these kales out to the front yard to kind of make a nice entrance.
Oh yeah, that would work really well.
Because they're annuals. I mean, we love them, but we're also not going to be able to enjoy them much longer. So we might as well plant them in the yard.
I think that that was your mom's idea. She had a great idea.
It'll look really nice and and colorful on the way in.
Yep. And then we've got some more. We got our black-eyed Susan here.
Oh, look at all this.
Beautiful.
Oh
Still looking really good.
Is just gorgeous.
I know. Yep. And then we've got our little fern guy here. This is a beautiful plant. This is new to us.
Yeah.
We haven't grown this before, so.
That's Artemisia.
Artemisia, yeah. Beautiful. And then, of course, our pansy here. And some other potted plants in the back, a little bit older. So, yeah, but all of this is coming with us, you guys.
It's such a mess. Well, this has actually been a mess, so we can't blame this on the move because we've had all these files here for a while.
And then on the other side here of the deck, pretty much the same thing we just talked about on the first part of here of the deck. So, yeah, so everything's coming with. We'll tear out what we need to that were just the seasonal summer or even fall plants that aren't doing so well right now or on the way out. We'll rip those out, but we'll try and keep everything else, and it's going to be awesome.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing.
So we're definitely taking the Dracaenas with us.
Oh yeah.
In those blue pots or semi-blue pots, they're kind of getting a little more weather worn, but yeah, just everything here.
More plants.
Yep, even more plants come with us, the elephant ears and some of the caladiums. So yeah, and we're going to overwinter those. We're going to let those die back, and we're going to actually store those, and we'll have a video on that because that'll make that a lot easier for us to transport, to store over the winter, and then we'll be able to bring them out this spring when we have our new property to show you guys, and then that'll be awesome too. So yeah. Woo.
I just love standing here and taking a look at our yard. Now, we have a lot of containers moved, so it looks like more stuff over here than we actually really have, but the new owners are going to inherit a greenhouse. They're going to inherit this raised bed area that we actually built to protect from our puppy, but it's kind of a nice little fenced area. We actually have potatoes growing in there randomly. We have a nice, little archway. They can plant some, like we had clematis growing over it, but they can do whatever they want to do there. We have some things we've added in the ground. There's glads, and then all the pots, like we said, everything that you see that can be moved, we're taking with us. And probably one of the sedums. We haven't grabbed that yet. So you can just see, there's a lot that.
Yep, the fire pit. I'm going to miss the fire pit.
I know, this is kind of.
But we'll remake that.
Then the fence, like Sean said, is just going to continue. We were always going to do that anyway, so we'll just do that a little sooner than we were planning.
Yeah, but yeah, guys, big changes coming, but we're so excited, and in the weeks and months to come, we're going to keep you updated on things.
But we're not done yet. Let's take a look at the front yard.
Yep, let's go.
Okay, you guys, one big project that we just added to our yard this year, one big area, was this dahlia bed area. And you can see some of them are actually still blooming. It's so crazy. So we are leaving all of these beds. So the next owner will be able to inherit this wonderful sunny garden. They can do whatever they want with it. We are, however, taking all the dahlias with us. So what we weren't planning on digging them up originally, but now we're going to. So that's going to be a video coming up soon. So yeah, you guys, we're going to be, we got a lot of dahlia bulbs that we added, and we're going to be digging all of those up, carefully marking them, and then getting them ready for overwintering. So stay tuned, that's coming soon. So the other thing, I am really, really sad to leave this behind, but we are going to leave all these beautiful lavender because they're thriving here. We don't want to disrupt these, and we have tons of cuttings we've taken from these 3 English lavender plants. So we're really excited for the next owners to enjoy these as much as we have. Okay, so walking into this space, as you probably already know, we converted this entire ugly lawn into a front yard garden. So it's going to take a special person, right, that doesn't want lawn, that wants more growing space. So we're excited to be able. I know we're going to find somebody that will be a gardener at heart and wants to take over all these areas that we've created. So this, I am really, really sad to leave this tree behind. This was my favorite tree.
Paper bark birch.
We have to add a new one to our property.
We will.
Multiple. Maybe we'll have 5.
Oh yeah.
I just love that tree.
Yeah, I'm going to miss all these raised beds and all the work we put into.
I really am too. I'm actually really sad.
I mean, we hand dug this whole thing out, and we placed each block, and it took a lot of time and a lot of effort, and it's so beautiful and usable.
I love this garden, and I am very sad to leave it, so I feel like we'll probably try to recreate some of this at our new property.
Oh, yeah.
I love the round beds. I just think they're so unique, and they add some character to this whole garden space.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be taking these with us, but we'll obviously leave the bed. And all the containers, we have a lot of cutting back to do, as you can see, but we kind of had to halt on some of the projects because it's just been pouring for like 3 weeks straight. Yep. Let's look up here. So we've got our beautiful Shasta daisy that we recently cut back, and what we want to do is divide this so we can take half of it with us.
Yep, and it'll still look nice for the new owner. We'll make sure it looks really nice.
It's going to look beautiful.
Yep.
Now back here we planted some new things. sadly, Sean and I haven't really talked about this yet, but I pretty much want to take all of this with us.
And we'll see. I mean, we still need to make a determination on this because we don't want to leave this whole area open as just a wide open area that something needs to be done with it before we sell the house. So we have to, it'll be a discussion.
I know, I'm sad. I mean, the Egyptian lavender, the fern lace lavender we just added this year is thriving, but I can't leave that behind. Well, we've got all these new cone flowers, and all these plants right here were sent to us by proven winners, and I just want to take them.
We'll see.
So, and we've got a beautiful blonde lavender right here.
Oh, yeah.
So this is going to be tough for me to. I definitely want to take this. This is gorgeous.
We'll see.
So all the foundation plants are staying behind. The rhodies, the azaleas, all of these beautiful trees. This yew plant right here. Kind of sad about I'm really sad about the trees around our yard. I think that's the thing I'm going to miss.
But where we're moving, there's plenty of trees, and we'll be able to plant them. And yeah,
I have to remember that, right?
Yep.
Okay, you guys, so that is kind of where we're at right now with our garden spaces and what we need to do and what we need to prep and get ready.
Lots to do.
Lots to do, but we're excited. So stay tuned for over the next few weeks. Like we said, we'll be kind of documenting this process and probably showing you our plans and what we're doing along the way.
Yep, you can follow along and share in our journey. Yay. If you have any comments or questions about what we showed you here today, or just want to know a little bit more information, definitely leave your comments or questions down below for us. We love hearing from you. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already to our garden channel so you get updates on our latest videos.
Yeah, that's a wrap. Thank you for watching. And like we said, stay tuned. We'll come back with our next video and show you one part and the next step in our process.
Yep. So see you later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.